let's talk about the actual message development part behind what we're going to say when we get there. Here is the absolute #1 mistake every speaker starts with, right from the get-go, is they ask themselves, what do I want to say to them? Wrong. You always need to answer the question first, what is it that they want to hear? Not what is it that they need to hear. Needs and wants are very different. I want to look good, lose weight, look beautiful in a bikini. I need to be active and eat healthy. Two totally different things. So you need to tell me what I want to hear first. So here's a few questions that are very helpful before your presentation at any point. And these are so powerful, I kid you not. Please write them down, and this can actually be used in any sort of conversation, even difficult conversation, leadership communications. I go through this every time. I have a list of it right on top of my desk. So the first one is, what is it that I know about the other person or the audience? What is it that you know about the group? How often do they work? What are their work hours? What are their, what's the demographic of the group? What are their ages? What is it going to be, mostly male, mostly female? What is their experience in exercise? Is this the first time they're going to be hearing a lot of this? Okay? The next one is, what are their assumptions and expectations? This comes in two forms. They will have assumptions and expectations based on the program description that you have sent in, which is why you need to be very specific and know you can deliver on that program description. And then they're going to have assumptions and expectations of you personally. And then the next one is, can I meet those assumptions and expectations, or do I need to change their assumptions and expectations? So if they're expecting that I'm going to be the ultimate motivational speaker, and here with my 7-step process, you will change your life, and I'm going to make them laugh, and I'm going to make them cry, and it's going to be phenomenal. That's not me. I'm your content girl. I'm the one that brings in, here's the step-by-step process. I'm the one that gets you up on stage, puts you on the hot seat, and we get right down to it. Nuts and bolts. Make it happen. So what is their expectation of me? And you need to know that. Okay? The next one is going to be, what specific outcomes are they looking for? What is it that they want out of this program? When they walk out of those doors, are they going to instantly lose 5 pounds? No. But will they have the information to lose 5 pounds in 2 weeks? Something like that. What is the outcome that they want? Do they want to not hurt anymore? Somebody said training with pain. Train with pain all the time, if that's the group. Okay? What are their challenges? And be very aware of what they perceive their challenges to be. Not your perception of what they perceive their challenges to be. Meaning, I may think that what you think is a challenge is so stupid, because my God, just get your stuff together and you'll be over it. Come on, let's go. It's so easy. But they see it as a challenge, and you need to respect the fact that for them it's difficult, it's hard, it's an obstacle. So don't just dismiss it if for you it seems easy. The next one is, what are they proud of? For corporate, this is really important because generally speaking, there will be things that so-and-so just won Employee of the Year, so-and-so just retired after 55 years with the company, we just had our best quarterly earnings for such and such. Know the spots that make them happy, that they hold pride for, because then you can work that within your presentation. And instantly you can give them a pat on the back. They feel good. They have endorphins. They're associating you with happy, good feelings. Now we have better rapport. So those points of pride. if it's an enthusiast group of some sort, if it's a bunch of guys and they like fast cars and they're going to talk about some fast cars because they like fast cars. I don't get it, but whatever. It's not about me. It's about them. The next one is, what are their business or professional goals? I've heard quite a bit about more movement and building strength. What are some of the others? Training without injury before the injury happens. And all of that's great. And I know that that's amazing stuff that you guys can do. That's not what's going to get me in the door, generally speaking. Is your clients ultimately want to be stronger, lift more weight, be big meatheads of some sort, or look skinny and fabulous. So ultimately later on you can educate them on the other benefits, but you need to know right off the bat what is the end goal that they have for themselves. Your end goal for them later on may be a little bit different, maybe come from your expertise and your experience, but you need to start where they're starting, and you need to acknowledge their goal and set that goal with them. Next is, what are their needs? So this is the part where you can come in as the expert and say, I know what you need. I have knowledge that you don't. I have practices and processes that you don't. Which makes the next one, what is it that they want? Here's one that quite a few people miss. So the first one people start with is, what problems am I solving? That makes sense. And to answer the question, you need to know, what are the problems that you're solving? But the one that most people miss is, what problems am I causing? With new information, there's going to be change. People don't necessarily like change. You just created a problem in my life. So in your presentation and in your speech, you need to acknowledge that. And then you need to have a solution for that. It may take more time, but it may be difficult at times, but I'm not telling you that this is going to be easy, but next is, what are the specific actions and outcomes you want from them? What are the action steps that you're laying out for them? How are you going to make them think, feel, or act differently? And the next is the business part of speaking. What are the specific actions and outcomes I want for me? It's okay to be selfish. You need to make a living as well. So in addition to changing their lives, changing their mindset, changing their actions, improving their mindset, you also want them to buy your CD set at the back of the room. You also want them to purchase coaching sessions. You also want them to go to your website and give you a testimonial. You have a plethora of options for this one, but be very specific in the next action step that you have for them.